Welcome to Brain Dump, the podcast where we share interesting facts by dumping them from our brain to yours. My name is Lauren Neat, a history buff who loves to make baked goods. And joining me today, as always, is...
Cameron Carter. Hi. Hello, everyone. A little bit about me. I'm big. Lauren, why are we here and why are we doing this?
Well, Big Cam, we're going to start by... We have a fact every episode that we're going to share with you and just see where it takes us. There's a lot of interesting things in this world, and we're going to find some.
We're going to find... Lauren, we're not just going to find them. We're going to take them and beep, 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 beep.
Dump them
into your head.
Yeah.
So I hope you're ready to open up your brains and have a little bit of... We're all about fun here.
We are all about fun.
Mm-hmm. So I have the fact for this week. The way this basically works is we're going to trade off. I've been digging around in the world and... Oh, what's that? I hit something. Okay. No,
I don't even know what this is. I'm excited.
I'm
learning.
Podcast is, what we're doing here.
Yeah. What are we doing?
So I'll be honest, I kind of cheapened out and went on to Reddit once we talked about this idea and just was like, hey, this is a format that we want to do. And we did a couple like demo episodes of this idea and we're like, this doesn't suck. Let's do this and share it with 20 people if we're lucky.
Yeah.
And so I was rooting around on Epic and I found just the greatest subreddit Today I Learned. Good one. So forgive us if we just essentially read through Reddit on this podcast.
I won't be doing that, but Cameron might because I just found out what Reddit was the other day.
What did you think Reddit was before you jumped in there?
I just thought it was honestly like a news streaming service. Because people would be like on Reddit today, and I'm like, oh, I don't have that channel. I'm dead serious. I didn't know.
Did the word red not like set off any flags with you?
But it was spelled like the color, so I didn't think about it.
Well. I rest my case, and by resting it, because I don't know how law works, it means I'm stop. I'm not going to gang up on you. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I mean, anyway. I admit, pretty dumb, but
Hey, today I learned that
tell me
Chuck E. Cheese's official backstory is that he's an orphaned mouse who does not know his own birthday. To make up for never having a birthday of his own, he hosts parties for children, and his middle name is Entertainment.
No.
Yes.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Entertainment Cheese.
Wait,
Chuck
Entertainment
Cheese. That is not a stripper name. That is the name of a mouse that entertains children.
An orphaned mouse.
Poor. I mean, it's not too hard to imagine an orphaned mouse, right?
No.
Wasn't Fievel had a family.
Fievel had a family, and did they sing like "We Want to Be in America"? Is that from Fievel or from West Side Story?
No, I think that's the song that you and I made up.
No, it's not.
And we're here. Have you not forgotten?
We made it. That breaks my heart a little bit. Like, that is a sad backstory. He doesn't know his own birthday. Wait.
What?
Question.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't have your birthday, what day would you choose to be your birthday?
Okay, I'm very analytical for this one. I
Good.
Also on Reddit, there's another subreddit called Cool Guides, and one of the Cool Guides showed the most popular birthdays throughout a year, which September had the highest like number of birthdays because guess what? When it's cold outside, people get horny.
New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Around that time. My daughter's birthday is September 17th, which is statistically the highest. There are more babies on that day than any other day. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Gross. Wow.
It's fine. I just dropped my coffee cup here. You know what? I'm not going to edit this out.
Okay.
We're doing this live.
People need to know.
People need to know.
We're not perfect, guys.
We're not.
I know that's shocking.
I put on deodorant every day, just like y'all, you know?
And I forget a lot of days too, just like y'all.
We're human. Anyways, so the opposite of that day.
So
more people could attend my birthday.
So the opposite of September 17th would be what?
+6 or -6 would be
months.
Yeah, so like the 17th of March.
March 9 months. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
March
makes sense.
17th.
March 17th. That's St. Patrick's Day, brah.
Oh my gosh, and that's straight up around. People are coming to my birthday now.
That's true. You got that green beer. Like you make your birthday all about the Irish, and you will never not have a cool party.
Mm-hmm.
So March 17th is your ideal birthday?
Yeah. I really liked where this landed. I had no idea where this lawn dart was falling. What about you?
My ideal birthday? I really do like my birthday.
Your birthday is November?
No, October. October 12th.
I knew that.
It's fine. It's whatever. But no, I like my birthday because I like the fall. Well, that's not true. I would change it. I would change it to be, I feel like February doesn't have a ton of birthdays in it. Like, I feel like I would choose maybe February 20th.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
February, I mean, that's pretty close to my wife's birthday.
And
cool,
it's
fun.
off schedule for big trips, so you get cheap deals.
You get cheap deals. You're definitely in school around that time. Everyone's coming off their Valentine's Day high.
Yeah.
The chocolates are probably gone by then, and they're looking
Flowers are dying.
Flowers are dying.
Yeah.
Perfect time for a birthday.
Perfect time. We need another reason to celebrate. Our flowers are dead. Lauren's birthday.
Oh, yeah. I really like the idea of Lauren, I heard your birthday's coming up, huh?
Yeah, Chuck.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying I didn't get an invite.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, Chuck. Entertainment cheese. I didn't know your birthday, so I couldn't reciprocate.
What do you mean? So, just by the simple fact that you didn't know I had a birthday, you didn't invite me? You didn't think I knew what a birthday was? Do you think I'm an idiot?
I have a serious discrimination against people who don't know their
mice
who don't know their birthdays.
I knew it.
I'm sorry.
Everyone knew.
It's my weakness.
It's a big weakness.
I am a bigot towards mice who don't know their birthdays.
I'm going to tell Mickey and Minnie and everyone. And Fievel, too.
Do they know their birthdays?
Yes.
Does every character have a birthday?
Yeah, of course. Mickey Mouse's is coming up pretty soon.
Oh. What are you going to get him, Chuck?
I wasn't invited.
Oh, poor Chuck.
Turns out he shares much of your philosophy because I don't know. Y'all are ganging up on me.
How about this, Chuck? You find a space, build some really creepy animatronic characters with keyboards, lots of bad pizza. Like, I'll show up to that. And you can call it Chuck E. Cheese.
That's a lot of legwork. Just have you hang out. I don't know. I'd really just want to.
Sorry, buddy.
You're really laying down the framework for a high stakes friendship.
It's kind of it's a free business plan too. You got this, man. I believe in you, Chuck.
What do you mean a free business? This is it? This isn't really flushed out.
I'll come next birthday. My next birthday, I'll hang with you there, huh?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a lot of work to do.
There you go.
I'll do it. I want to be friends with you. I'm desperate here. You looked at me. Don't deny you made eyes at me. You did.
I did. And you know what?
That's why I'm cornering you outside of class now.
Chuck, look, I think you're a great mouse. I really do. I don't know if you can hang with my friends.
I'm hanging behind them all the time. After class, it's at least 5 feet away from them at all times.
Yeah, we appreciate that distance. I think it's necessary. But, Chuck, look, I am more than interested in showing up to a party you're throwing for me. I just don't know if I want you at a party I'm throwing for me. Do you get what I mean? No big deal. Like, we're cool, right?
Yeah.
Right, Chuck?
Again, really want to be friends with you, but under the right circumstances. And I think the circumstances of me building a physical location that has robots in it that sing things and we eat pizza.
Play the keyboard.
Yeah, of course. That's just a lot of...
I also would really love like a big, like almost like a dry swimming pool filled with plastic bubbles. Do you think you could do that for me?
With plastic bubbles?
Yeah. Maybe you could call it it's like a pit.
With bubbles.
With
bubble pit.
Bubble balls.
Oh, bubble ball pit. Okay. You know, I'm kind of reading the room right now. I'm going to take this. I'm going to roll around in it. I mean, I'm going to let it roll around in my head. Sorry.
Cool. That's fine.
I don't have the normal words you birthday kids have. Anyway, I'm going to go think on this.
Please. Yeah, Chuck, that'd be great. I mean,
and I'll draw you a picture and I'll put it in your locker tomorrow. I'll put it under the covers of your bed tomorrow.
Oh,
and
good.
You'll hopefully know where I am on this.
Well, I will know where you've been in my bedroom when you do that. But Chuck, can I ask you where you got your middle name?
Oh,
Entertainment?
I made it up.
Oh.
Well, as you know, well, maybe you don't, you never pay attention. I'm incredibly lonely.
Sorry, bud. Gotta go. Bye.
Okay.
Oh, poor Chucky.
I know, that really does suck for the guy.
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, man.
Do you think...
Would you... Oh, sorry. What's your question?
So, have you driven past a Chuck E. Cheese lately?
Yes, I have actually.
Do you actually know how I feel about Chuck E. Cheese's? Have we ever talked about this?
No, I don't know.
I mean, they are a depression pit for me. And I hate that he looks like a rat.
We have talked about this before.
Yes.
I am getting some flashbacks to you images.
Oh gosh, you're bleeding out the nose. Are you okay?
I remember you Google imaging Chuck E. Cheese and being like, tell me, does this not look like a rat?
And again, I was cornering you just with the picture in your face.
Shining a light in my eyeballs.
Yeah, he does look like a rat. I think,
would that matter? Would that change anything if he was a rat, Cameron?
Hey, I'm not the one that's racist against mice.
I am only racist against birthdayless mice. Thank you very much.
Did they ever I don't think you ever read Mozzie? What's that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
The graphic novel that has come on, you get
No.
You know what? I'm going to do everyone on the podcast a favor. We're not going to talk about things we don't know nothing about.
Sounds good.
Safe zone.
Let's leave Reddit out. No kidding.
Okay.
Just kidding.
I gotta go.
This is a fantastic fact. I'm enjoying it a lot.
So I'm I want to know in the lore of Mickey Mouse, I mean, Chuck E. Cheese, Entertainment Cheese, where did, like, the family, like, why would they give up? Like, what happened there?
Yeah, what's his backstory? Like, did he get separated from a loving parents, like loving mom and dad, or was he a neglected child of parents who were not ready to have
Lauren,
a mouse of their own?
This is very parents-centric of you.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just, pressures of society and just this. I don't know. Maybe Mrs. Cheese got. Well, maybe. Do you think? We don't know if that last name is Mrs. Cheese must have got knocked up.
They might not have been married. Yeah, it's Miss Cheese.
I know. We can't assume things like that.
Yeah,
It
could be her maiden name. She might never have known the father.
Do you think Mrs. Cheese might be driving around and like sees some billboards with Chuck E. Cheese and like was like, that face looks like someone I used to know?
Yeah.
And she goes home, it rolls around in her head, and she's just kind of like, that's me. That's a younger, more vibrant me.
Male.
What happened to me?
Yeah.
What happened to me over the years?
Yeah.
And then she tries to wedge her way into...
Wedge? Nice.
Yeah. I hate you and hate me for laughing at that. It tries to get into, I don't know.
The successful life that Mr. Chuck E. Cheese has built.
Yeah.
Like his long lost mom comes back and is like, baby, I realized I made a huge mistake when I let you go. And then Chuck is like so enthralled with his mom that he hasn't seen ever, that he just gives her half of the Chuck E. Cheese conglomerate. Like, and it's a con. What do you think? Is it a con, or did she love him? Does she actually want to come back?
I genuinely kind of like those stories where, I don't know, that's a common, is it a trope, or like where a parent reinserts themselves into the successful child's, I don't know, like, hello?
Yes, come in. Hi.
It's locked.
Here you go.
I'm your son.
Excuse me?
I'm your son. Look at me. It's Jeremy. I'm your son.
I didn't know I had a child that could be so handsome, Jeremy. Wow.
Mom?
Nice to meet you.
It's
How'd you find me?
I've been trying to find you since I was 5, since I was left at the police station. You didn't even know to drop me off at the fire station. I was there and I tried to tell him what you looked like. And it's been 29 years.
Oh, Jeremy, Jer Bear.
Jer Bear? You're calling me Jer Bear?
That's what I called you when you were 5.
Why does it matter now? You left me. You left me there. I can't be Jer Bear. I can't be showing up and you just call me Jer Bear like it's fine. Like you haven't abandoned me.
Listen, Jer, you knocked on my door. I was watching Jeopardy, and here you show up. I've said you're handsome. Now, can I please explain myself, Jer Bear? Jer Bear with the brown hair. That's what I used to call you. Do you know that? Jer Bear with the brown hair. Please don't stare. Look over there. I used to sing this whole thing.
And I wouldn't stare. I know. I wasn't a good son. I wouldn't stare over there, and I would just look at you for affirmation.
Jer Bear with the brown hair. Do not stare. Look over there. I quite contraire. Don't make me take you down to the lair. That's what I used to say, the whole thing. And you would get so quiet because you were terrified of the lair.
And it always ended up in the lair every time.
I know. And that's why, look, I never meant to abandon you at the police station, which I did think was a fire station. You are correct. I was wrong.
You just
I admit
saw
that.
sirens? What?
I just saw some lights and I thought, that looks good. And so I had myself my old QVC box and I was like, this is great. And I bundled you up and I thought, I'm just going to leave him here for 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Were you
5
going to
minutes.
come back?
I was always going to come back, Jer Bear. I was always coming back, but I had to run to CVS to get some cream, for that rash I always had on my legs. Do you remember that rash?
I would have to cream your leg in the lair.
Right. That's right, baby. You were like, Mama, let me do it. And I was like, okay, Jer Bear.
You didn't stare.
With the brown hair.
You did with the brown hair. And
that's why I said,
that's
why I said don't stare. I was self-conscious of my leg rash. So
I knew.
I went to get my cream, the industrial size, because I went through it so quickly. And I came back and you were gone. And I started asking everyone around me, did you see the most beautiful little baby with the brown hair that stares a little bit, but he's still great. And have you seen him? Have you seen where he went? Did he get up and walk away? He is 5. He should be walking by now, but you weren't walking, baby. You were just rolling around a little bit, kind of like if you put a battery on a desk and just push it and rolls. That's how you would get around.
No, ma'am, I haven't seen. So give me his description one more time.
Well, so he's got beautiful brown hair. He just really holds eye contact a lot. Or he just holds eye contact with something. I don't know what he's looking at. And he just kind of lays down and he rolls around a lot. Again, maybe like if you had a hot dog in a frying pan and you're trying to get all the sides cooked, but you can't because it keeps rolling. You know what I mean?
I have seen a sunburnt child that was severely sunburnt on the front and back, but strangely not the side of his face.
That sounds like him. That's my Jer Bear.
Your Jer Bear. I'm making sure I'm getting all this.
Jer Bear.
Okay, and well, we give him to the fire station. Now, ma'am, look at me.
Is the fire station? What?
I can't tell you.
It's a secret fire station.
It's a secret fire station we had to take him to, okay? The police station. Ma'am, you're going to have to calm down. Ma'am.
Who's going to rub my ointment? My creams.
You know, ma'am. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm glad you went out with me tonight. It's just unusual.
Are you paying?
Yes, I'm paying. Of course, I still feel like you're frazzled from trying to find your child. I just figured this would be nice.
Darn tootin'.
I'm just a friendly police officer. This is just a typical police officer
date
client date. Yeah. It's a 519. I radioed it in. I told them, they're like, got it. 519 client date.
Yeah.
Police client date. Good job.
This is normal, huh?
Yeah.
Is this normal?
I mean,
normal for you?
It's
maybe?
a 519.
519. That sounds like official. That's official.
It is.
Okay, it's fine. I'm on a 519. How you like that?
So
wish my mama could see me now.
Sweetie, now I'm so sick of you going out with these boys who don't officially commit to anything and they just leave you. And I'm just worried you're just going to be one of these moms that's not going to know what's going on out there in the world, and loosey goosey.
Mama, I am not loosey goosey. You know that. I am not loosey-goosey.
Despite what they say. At church they call you loosey-goosey Lucy.
Well, that's because they're idiots, Mama. And that, you cannot rhyme Lucy with the same word twice. And everybody knows that. I'm good at rhyming, and you know it. Loosey-goosey, put on your shoesies, and let's go out to the park. Loosey-goosey, don't hit that scoosey. That's what we call scooters here in Alabama, scoozies.
I know.
And then get on down to the Walmart. Loosey-goosey. So I don't get why they rhyme my name with the same thing twice. I just think that's lazy. And when I have my own child, I will never do that.
So, Mom, here we are.
Yes, Jer Bear.
Here I am, your son, Jer Bear, with lots of fame. Will you take me in, my dear Mom Lee, and give me lots of cookies and a cup of tea?
Oh, Jer Bear, I'm so proud of you. The way you just did that. You are my son.
Hold me!
Okay.
I don't...
That's a example Mr. Chuck E. Cheese could have in his future.
Mm-hmm.
When he finds Mr. and Mrs. Cheese, or just Miss Cheese.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you another question. How many mice families do you think have the last name Cheese?
I want to say it's pretty common. Like, I think, like, for instance, Muppet Christmas Carol with a little hole in the wall of those mouses, those are the cheeses, the ones that, claim they had no cheeses for us Mises.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Yeah. Jesus. They were godless.
Jesus.
Just like all Muppets with their blanks, they're all godless.
Are they?
That.
Oh,
yeah.
my.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what other mice last names do you think there are? Like, there's Cheese.
I think so.
Whisker,
Mouse, like Mickey Mouse, obviously.
Mickey. It's Mickey Mouse. It's not Mickey Mouse. It's not like Mick Entertainment.
Oh my gosh, what's
Mouse.
Mickey Mouse's middle name?
Mick E.
What's the E stand for? Is it Entertainment too?
Oh my gosh, maybe they're related.
Through the middle
name.
Oh my gosh.
That's how the mice do it.
That's how the mice do it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other last names. Like, I would say, like the cat family that would hate them would be like the Trapp family, like Von Trapp, because mouses hate mouse traps, obviously.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I'm drawing a blank on mice names.
I'm seeing a new reenactment of The Sound of
Oh,
Music.
you've gone into a trance.
with
Your eyes are in the back of your head.
The cats. The cats are the Von Trapps. And they're like, maybe the Nazis are the mice. Like the Nazi that falls in love with Liesel is the mice. And his name is Cheese. He is Chuck E. Cheese. And that's why he turns them in at the end, because they're the Von Trapps, the mice Von Trapps. It's a weird remake. It's a little political.
It kind of flips the role. You would expect the Trapp to be more the Nazi.
Exactly.
And so kind of you go in, you're a little like, oh my gosh, they're flipping it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like, I didn't expect that the underdog would end up the villain.
The Nazis are bad? I was just tossing.
Shocking.
A lot of people didn't know that after World War America these days, you know.
Let me tell you, I am a history buff, and I can tell you the Nazis weren't great.
I'm going to take your word on that. Yeah.
Good. I mean, I think I've done a lot of research on it, and that's kind of what I've come to.
Well, apparently you haven't read a very popular graphic novel on the subject.
Have not.
That was required reading for most everyone our age.
I don't think I've ever read a graphic novel, to be honest.
Be honest, I don't think I have. Well, no, I have. I'm a nerd.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that about does it for this episode of Brain Dump. Mm-hmm. This is something that we're trying out here where I like it.
I giggled a lot.
Do you love it, though?
Love it.
Good. So if you're down for it, and you're listening to, you might be listening on just your iPhone, jump into your Apple iTunes store, click on the podcast, drop us a review. Let us know how we're doing. If you have a fun fact that you want to give us, we will use that and dump it out onto everyone.
Yeah. Double dump. You dump it on us, we dump it on them.
It's a double dump guarantee with Lauren and Cam. And if you're interested in the podcast, just share it with your friends. It wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I like this enough. I want to share it with a few friends.
Good.
I'm going to make a commitment to go five friends.
Gotta find them first.
I'm going to establish those friendships. 5 years down the line, I'm going to bring it up in conversation that I have a podcast. And then who knows? Maybe one of those people will
listen. Yeah. Long-term success.
Planting seeds here and there. That about does it for this week's episode of Brain Dump. We hope you come back and join us next week where we talk about
British history.
Cool. Bye.
Bye.
Huh.